Our doors have been open here in Haddon Township since 1993 with the goal of serving the best boiled bagels to our loyal customers.
I can't believe it's 30 years. Very proud of that store. I am.
It's incredible, honestly. You know, watching it through the years, watching it grow as I grew, to see how my parents have made it into what it is today. It's beautiful, truly.
Don and Pat, they took what we did in the beginning and they brought it to another level.
From the very beginning, there's still customers that to this day that come in the stores. They've seen us grow over the years. This is truly a family business started by my dad in 1993. Pop was there right through to the very end.
I've been coming to Westmont Bagel for 30 years.
I've known Pat and Donna now for 15 years. Now they're like family.
It's a special thing to still, you still have that connection to the past because they haven't forgotten.
When you love something, you give it your all. And we were raised like that from him, and it is instilled in us forever.
It was first nature growing up in this business. You know, I remember being 7, 8, 9 years old, and it would be a Saturday morning, be out there selling as a little kid, and I loved it.
We did things a little over and above what normal people would do, but that's how we raised our kids because failure was not an option.
At the end of the day, it was about still sitting together as a family after everything that you went through.
How are you?
Enjoying each other and our homemade wine and food.
You're welcome, Pasquale. I love you too, Pasquale.
You know, we're really old school, and that's just how it is.
How it started was, we used to eat dinner here every Thursday night.
I was in the bakery distribution business. At the time, I was dating Donna, and when I used to come over to the house to have dinner, my father-in-law would start asking me questions about what I was doing and type of customers I had and everything else. And then he started to get interested in, can we open up a business in the bakery line? He's, is there anything that's worth doing? And I said, well, retail is a better fit for someone like yourself. I said, if you're willing to go that route, I could look into it. I came to him one day and I said, look, there's this shop in the Westmont Shopping Plaza. There's a walk-in box. I said, enough to get started. I said, if you want, I said, I'll start making the calls. And he goes, no, I want to do it. I want to do it. And I think he always had, my father-in-law, that entrepreneurial spirit.
We were scared. Pat, my brother, and my dad were all for it. Myself, my mom, and my sister-in-law were definitely scared because this is something that we had never done before. You're leaving your jobs. We were all situated. We were starting families, and it was a scary thing to do.
I never forget that when I told my boss, I'm leaving to go open up a bagel business. They thought I was crazy. They thought I was, nuts. And again, we were all in the masonry business, and now we're gonna make bagels.
It was not easy. It was not easy. People see the store today, but what it was and what we've went through, it was tough. You're starting something out new and, you don't know anything about this business, and the town, what it is now, was so different back then. We've had a lot of ups and downs through the years, but, we're grateful to still be here, but it was definitely a risk.
How do you feel knowing that you're coming up on 30 years? Like, that's a huge accomplishment. What are some of the things that go through your head? It's okay. Take all the time you need. I know it's a heavy question.
It's definitely emotional. You wish everybody that was there in the beginning was still here, but that's life, right?
The laughter alone is worth a lifetime. It is. I could live the rest of my life and never laugh again from all the laughing we did in all those 30 years.
Every day when I'm in that store, I look up and I see the pictures of my parents, and, you think of everybody and you think of the beginning. There was a lot of good times and a lot of happy times and a lot of tears too. It wasn't easy, but we stuck it through together. We raised our kids, and you just appreciate things like that you were able to, to get through it together, and we're still here.
And I love that there's still this memory of my grandparents there. That is everlasting in that store. And my parents' legacy there is everlasting. You walk in there and you feel like you're going back in time almost, and I love that about that store.
That's my store. It'll always be my store, believe me, what I tell you, because it changed my life. It did. Westmont Bagel changed my life.
My grandparents always taught me that love is the most important thing. The way you treat people is extremely important as well. Everybody's like extended family in Haddon Township. That's how we look at it.
I'll never let go of that store and what they did and what they created. I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
We are very grateful.
You just look back and you go, wow, life moves pretty quick, but when you do what you love, it's all the worthwhile.
We don't take it for granted, that's for sure, because we've seen a lot of people, come and go through the years and businesses open and close, but we're grateful to still be there.
As we celebrate our 30th anniversary, we reminisce on the moments that made us, with the people that shaped us.
We look forward to serving you for the next 30 years and beyond. Thank you to our loyal Westmont family.